Hey guys, welcome to weeks 14 and 15. Today I am 14 weeks and 5 days. Or, yeah, 5 days I think. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do a combo video for 14 and 15. Because I have a very busy week, very busy weekend. And I apologize for looking like this. Cash and I have been outside. I was cleaning out the car and, getting some stuff done outside. So we've been playing. So I'm looking a little rough, I know. So week 14. This week, or that week, on week 14, I had an early glucose test, which I failed, and then that means that I had to have the 3-hour glucose test, but I passed it. What that means is, the facility that I go to, if you have 2 or more people in your immediate family that have diabetes, they want to do an early glucose test on you. I only failed it by 2 points the first time. They like it to be under 130, and mine was 132. So I had to come back 3 days later and do the 3-hour glucose test, which is where you fast for 12 hours. So for instance, my appointment was at 8:30, so I couldn't eat past 8:30 the night before. You come in, they check your fasting blood sugar, and they have, levels for each hour that they like it to be under. They give you the sugary drink. You have to drink it within 5 minutes. It's a little bit more concentrated than the 1-hour test. And they check it at the 1-hour mark, the 2-hour mark, and the 3-hour mark. I passed all of them. And so therefore, at this point, I do not have gestational diabetes. I've started to show a little bit, which is very exciting. It kind of just came out of nowhere. Like, I've been taking weekly or trying to take weekly pictures, and I was looking, like, swiping through them, and I was like, man, I really started showing this week. So that's awesome. I've been in a great mood. I've been pretty comfortable. I've been pretty energetic. I mean, I get days where I'm like, ugh, and I don't want to do anything, but I think everybody has days like that. Cravings, roasting carrots, turkey sandwiches, and fruit. I made a pot roast with carrots and potatoes and onions and all that stuff in it, and the carrots have always been my favorite thing ever, but I haven't had it in a while because I got kind of turned off of meat, which I've talked about before in a vlog, I'm pretty sure. So at first I was turned off from all meat, and then I only wanted chicken. Like, I didn't think like beef or hot dogs or anything like that sounded good, or liver mush or anything, sausage. But now I'm kind of the opposite. Like, the thought of chicken kind of turns me off. So that's crazy how that changes so fast. Fitness, stretching and walking that week. Symptoms, crazy dreams. I was having the craziest dreams, and I did that with Cash really bad. Pretty much my entire pregnancy with him, I had the wildest dreams. And that week I had 3 crazy dreams, and I don't want to talk about them. Like, 2 of them were like scary, outrageous dreams, and then one of them was just kind of like, what does this mean? So, another symptom, gagging during teeth brushing. That's been a big problem for me. It's still a big problem for me. Back spasms have been a really big problem. They were just happening kind of like at night whenever I would lay down, but now they're pretty much all day long. At some point, my back will just start spasming and hurting. And then restless legs, which I've always suffered from restless legs. It's just worse during pregnancy for me. All right, week 15. This week I felt my very first little kicks, and that was on April the 4th. That was a Friday. I was sitting in my recliner, and Cash was watching TV. We were kind of winding down for the night, and I was sitting there, and I kind of felt something, and I was like, what is this? And it struck in my mind, obviously, and then I was like, it's probably just gas or something. It can't be the baby. And then it like kept happening, and it's happened like little bits every day since then. Sometimes it's like a flutter, sometimes it's a little bit stronger, like a kick. So I feel it sometimes I don't. I feel it more so when I'm laying down, but that's a pretty typical thing. Let's see, yesterday, Tuesday, we had our Unit 2 test, which I passed, and I still have a little cushion room, so I made the same thing as I did on the last one, so I've still got some cushion room. That way, if something happens and I completely bomb a test, this next test will have a Unit 3 test and then a final exam, and then this semester will be over. So I've got a little bit of cushion room. I really hope that, I don't lose that cushion room, or, that I don't have to take advantage of it, but, it's there if I need it. I started buying newborn cloth diapers, which I'm so excited about. Once all of them get here and in the mail, before we find out what the baby is, I'm going to show them to you as kind of like a gender neutral, type of thing. And then I'll show you those before we find out what the baby is. And then I'll buy some when we find out what the baby is. And then I'll do probably like an entire newborn haul, like of everything, the gender neutral and the gender specific. Today I had a clinical rotation at a different facility other than the hospital that we typically are at for clinicals. And I had a blackout spell. I've been having these little dizzy spells and stuff like that, but this time I've, full on blacked out. I was sitting down so I didn't like hit the floor or anything, luckily, but it was rough. I had to leave a little bit early from that and, rush to the doctor's office, and they think that it's just my thyroid medicine, that my dosage is a little bit too high, so they lowered it, and we're going to check that out at my next appointment on the 24th. My mood this week and my comfort and my energy are all very, very good. I've been in a super excited mood, I think because I bought the newborn diapers and like seeing them and holding them, and I'm like, this is real, like this is about to happen. So it's just crazy to me. Like, I made my first baby purchases, and I feel like that's a monumental point in a pregnancy. Cravings. Hot dogs have sounded really, really good to me, like the all beef kind, not the pork pink ones. Ooh, just the, like good beef hot dogs, like sausagey tasting hot dogs. Sound really good. Cooked broccoli. I cook it like in the frying pan with a little bit, like a teeny tiny bit of butter and some garlic, and just kind of stir fry it and eat it with pretty much everything. Noodles of any kind have sounded good, but I haven't eaten that many of them. It's gone. And Lucky Charms, every morning when I wake up, that sounds like the best thing ever. Symptoms, still the back spasms, gagging with teeth brushing, dizzy spells, and fast heart rate, but that's, from the medication. That's not really anything pregnancy related. And fitness, I've been doing stretching and yoga. Thank you. So that's everything for the past 2 weeks. So we'll see you next week at the 16-week update, and we'll see you guys then. Bye.